What has been on your divine masculine's mind? Stay tuned to find out. Peace and namaste, divine souls, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to tap into the divine masculine's thoughts and see where their mind is and what they're thinking about in this now moment, okay? So let's get into it. This reading is general, okay? So please take the messages that resonate with you and your journey and leave the messages that do not, okay? If you would like me to look into your personal journey, you can take a look at my description box below and book a reading with me. I would love to heal together. Let's connect, okay? So without further ado, let's get started with this reading, okay? What's on the divine masculine's mind? What is divine masculine thinking about? What is on divine masculine's mind? Shout out to Anna for purchasing this deck for the channel, for the movement. I really do appreciate it. Anytime someone buys a deck for me, I just feel so special and loved. So shout out to Anna, because Anna, she actually got this deck and this deck for me. So I appreciate you. Shout out to Anna, okay? So what's on divine masculine's mind? The first card we have here is divine timing is now. Speak your truth. Heart-to-heart conversation coming. Okay, hold on, because I'm getting hyped already, okay? Divine timing is now. That is, I love this deck already. That is such a shift and change in energy, because I feel like as a divine feminine and also as someone who channels for the divine masculine collective, I'm so used to hearing divine timing. You have to wait to divine timing. Wait, divine timing. But no, this card said divine timing is now. Okay. So for some of y'all, divine timing is right now. For some of y'all, y'all have been super patient. And because of your patience and your, you consistently working on yourself, divine timing is now. Okay. For some of y'all, we have, I'm still trying to figure out how I will tell you. I'm still trying to figure out how I will tell you. There are so many things I have wanted to say to you. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really trying not to scream really loud on here because I am hype, okay? Divine timing is now. So I'm saying that there are a lot of divine masculines who have been doing the work, a lot of divine masculines who are ready to move on to their next chapter, are ready to move on to this new beginning, this new life that they have always wanted to live, okay? Divine feminine and divine masculine both go through major transformations throughout separation. And the divine masculine collective I'm tapping into right now is a divine masculine who not only is doing the work, but has been doing the work for some time, okay? And they're saying, I've been doing all this work, you've been doing all this work. And so they're thinking about like how it's now or never. I'm hearing for some of these divine masculines, they're feeling like it's now or never. For other of these divine masculines, they're simply feeling like all the work has been done that needs to be done in order for this conversation that needs to happen. I am seeing that some of you all will be getting communication from your divine masculine before the end of the year. Some of you will be hearing from your divine masculine in the beginning of next year. But I am seeing this reading is giving very much soon energy, now energy, right? But also the word now itself is even like can be perceived in different ways, right? So this divine masculine is definitely thinking about how they want to reach out, how they want to communicate, how they feel like it's time to communicate, right? And so I feel like they're thinking about how they're going to tell you all the things that they want to tell you. They're trying to figure out how they want to tell you that they love you and that they learned their lesson and that they're sorry. Like, I just feel like there's so many things that this divine masculine wants to say to you. And so in their mind, they're thinking about how to say to you what they want to say to you. So that's definitely what they're thinking about. Let's get some more from this deck because it's just so lovely. We had to tear it down so we could rebuild it stronger. That's one of the things divine masculine wants to communicate with divine feminine. And they want to communicate how this divine masculine I'm tapping into, it feels like they Oh my gosh, that's my song. I don't even know what it's called right now, but it's a vibe. I love that song. Anyways, so I'm seeing that this divine masculine has come to a lot of realizations. And one of these realizations is that everything had to happen the way that it had to happen. And this is a super amazing place for divine masculine to be, because I remember there's been a few readings in which I've said, well, things can align until divine masculine realizes that things had to unfold the way that they had to unfold, and things had to go the way that they had to go, and they had to step out of regret and change the narrative. This divine masculine definitely seems like has changed the narrative. And I feel like they have this understanding and this understanding as to why everything happened the way that it happened. Change is coming. Look for the signs. So Spirit very much wants you to look at synchronicities and such, because there has been a lot of signs that have been showing you that this conversation is going to be happening soon. Okay, again, if you're resonating with this, like, you have been aware that you've been on the twin flame journey for a bit. Okay, this isn't a new wave. This isn't somebody who just learned about the twin flame journey. So if that is you, this reading is not for you, and that's totally okay. All right. But change is coming. I feel like it's just a matter. It's just a matter of time, and it's been a long time coming. And change is coming. We have. I will always find. I will always find my way to you. No need to worry. Okay, so your divine masculine wants you to know that there's nothing to worry about. They will come back to you when the time is right, and that they are currently figuring out how to come back to you, have these tough conversations that need to be had in order to move forward. I feel like they're very much in the strategic energy for sure. Bottom of the deck, we have, are you ready? Trust in my return, ready to level up. Okay. Are you ready, Divine Feminine? Comment, let me know in the comments below if you're ready, okay? 7:17 on the timer. But how many cards have we picked? I've only picked, 5 cards? And how many cards have talked about how the time is now? Are you ready? It's time is now. Divine timing is now. Change is coming. I will find my way to you. Like, all these cards are basically saying the same thing. So this is what's on Divine Masculine's mind heavy. Divine Masculine is thinking about their return, how they should return, and just really trying to figure out what that conversation will and should look like. Okay, so let's see, what are they thinking about? What are Divine Masculines thinking about right now? Let's pick some hidden truth deck. What are Divine Masculines thinking about right now? If you're not already, make sure you go follow me on Instagram, okay? Goddess JAY333, okay? Just like that, because I do have some giveaways coming soon. So I have 2 giveaways that are coming up. One giveaway you'll have to go to my story to find out about, and then the other giveaway I'll make a post sometime this week about it. But yeah, I'm giving away 2 free readings. So if you want to potentially get a free reading from me, make sure you go check out my IG and follow and stay tuned, because there will be an opportunity for 2 amazing family members to win a reading from me. And yeah, check out my story, and also stay tuned on my page to see how you can be considered for these giveaways, okay? Also, it is Monday, so that means tomorrow is Tarot Tuesday. So if you would like to get a live reading with yours truly, you can come hang out with me and the family tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time on IG Live. Okay, it's always a party. We have a great time. Always the vibes. Come join the vibes. We would love to have you, okay? Again, that is tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, okay? I'll also talk about the giveaways there too, so yeah. All right, what is Divine Masculine thinking about? I left you before you could leave me. Okay, so they're thinking about how it was a huge mistake for them to walk away from this connection. Okay, they're thinking about how it was such a huge mistake for them to walk away from this connection, because now that they're seeing things from another perspective, they're saying, wow, like, that was really immature of me. That was really childish of me to, sabotage this connection out of fear. Like, they're really they're thinking about how childish and immature they were for leaving this connection in the state in which it was out of fear. That's something that's heavily on their mind right now. We have, I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay. So they're most definitely thinking about how they've always had the best intentions towards you. It just hasn't always seemed like that. Okay. For some of you, your divine masculine has like been aware of things that you don't really understand that they've been aware of. So just how divine feminine can see through divine masculine and see what they're actually going through. And there's certain things that divine feminine knows about divine masculine that divine masculine, you know, didn't or couldn't see. Same thing with divine masculine to divine feminine. Divine masculine has always seen divine feminine's potential and who divine feminine could be. And they knew that, you know, before separation, like divine feminine was nowhere near where, you know, they could be, or nowhere, 11 of them a type, or nowhere near who they, you know, had the potential to, you know, become, right? So divine masculine was like, yes, I left and it was immature that I left and how I left. But the reality of it is I left because I knew that I was a distraction from your pain. I knew that if we got together right now, I would only be holding you back from becoming who you need to become in order to, you know, fulfill your life purpose. So it's like, divine masculine knew a little something, honey. Divine masculine knew a little something, and they knew that, yes, I feel this. Yes, divine feminine feels this as well, but that doesn't mean that this is a good time to act on this. I feel like divine masculine divine masculine energy is very much like analytical, very much like planned, strategic, right? So I feel like this divine masculine knew things couldn't go the way that they were going, but they also didn't know how to communicate that, or, you know, set boundaries in a healthy way in order to, you know, say, hey, like, I know you're into me and I'm into you, but like right now, like, you don't see how you still have some work to do. I still have some work to do. We both have some work to do. I feel like this was divine masculine's. Oh my God, I'm getting, whew, okay. So yeah, divine masculine's throat chakra closed, very much not speaking their truths, didn't have the tools in their toolbox to be able to communicate, you know, this separation in a healthy way. And so it unfolded the way that it unfolded, basically. But divine masculine had a knowingness that it was not time for this yet, whether they understood it or not, whether, you know, whatever. Like, I feel like there was a knowingness that the way things are going, it's not working. And I would like this to work in the future, but I don't know how to communicate that. So I'm just gonna ghost. I'm just gonna push this person away because that's all that I know to do right now. Okay. We have, I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel the lovers. Okay. These divine masculines are thinking about like, okay. Some of these, excuse me. Some of these divine masculines are very much afraid that you are dating, or that like you are exploring other options, that you have like a whole bunch of suitors, okay, which could very well be true for a lot of divine feminists, because divine feminists are super attractive, right? And I feel like that scares them. I feel like, you know, that brings them some fear that they're not really, I feel like this fear is kind of giving them a wake-up call. And this fear is very much putting them in the mind space of like, if this person means this much to me and losing them could affect my life in such a way, like I really need to get uncomfortable and do some drastic stuff before I end up missing out on the best thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, we have, I hid who I really am from you. So some of these divine masculines are a bit fearful that you won't like who they are. I feel like this divine masculine has showed up in a world. I feel like this divine masculine, I feel people pleasing energy. So some of these divine masculines have kind of been who people wanted of them a lot of their lives. And that is how they kept people around. They kept people around by being, you know, who these people wanted them to be, so these people would continue to have them in their lives, okay? But I feel like divine masculine feels like they can be themselves with you, but they're also afraid to be themselves with you, because they're like, wow, like I finally feel like I'm, you know, this is somebody who won't judge me for me and will actually love me for me. But on the other side of their coin, they're super afraid that if they open up and show you their true selves and you don't like it and you don't want to be with them, like that would hurt them so very much. So I feel like divine masculines are very much like in this back and forth energy of like, I feel like this could be literally the best thing or the worst thing that has ever happened to me. Okay, this could be the best thing or the worst thing that ever happened to me. Yep, 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles. This could be the best thing or the worst thing that has ever happened to me. All right, we have I lost myself for a little while. This is something I feel like divine masculine wants to communicate with you in this conversation. I feel like they want to tell you that they were kind of jaded, kind of like you know, on autopilot, and just very much like not themselves for a while. And I feel like there might have been like a few times in which like you have experienced them when they were in this lost space, and I feel like you may have been like hurt from some things they said or did while they were in this lost space. And I think they want to talk to you about like where they were and, you know, why they made the decisions that they made, whether they were right or wrong. Like, I just feel like they really want to explain themselves. I feel like, again, they're going back and forth from this energy of like, this could either be the best or the worst thing that has ever happened to me. And I feel like one of the things that is kind of helping this divine masculine cope with the reality that you very well may not accept them back is that they're like, well, no matter what, like, I want to be able to tell my side. Like, I want divine feminine to know where I was coming from. And after all of that, if divine feminine still wants to be with me, like, that would be absolutely amazing. My dream come true. But after all of that, divine feminine doesn't want to be with me. Like, I have no choice but to accept that. And at least I got, you know, this stuff off of my chest. Because I feel like divine masculine is burdened right now. I feel like divine masculine is burdened with the words unspoken I'm hearing, okay? Your divine masculine could be poetic or have a way with words. But I do see that they're like, no matter what, at least I was able to tell my side of the story, and I was able to, you know, express everything to divine feminine that I want to express. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. At least I tried. At least I told divine feminine how I felt and how I've always felt and all these different things, and I never have to be in a place of like what ifs. Like, I'm gonna go forward and hope for the best is the energy I'm getting, okay? All right, divine souls, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it up so we can get this video out to everyone who needs to see it, okay? Follow all of my socials. If you feel called to book, check the description box. And like I said, giveaways coming soon. If you want to potentially like win a reading with me, stay tuned for more info, okay? All right, I will see y'all at Tarot Tuesday if you come in and hang out with me. But if not, I will see you Wednesday. Peace.